Welcome to Grade 7 Maths Session 20 video.
Children, welcome to session 20 class. Put the page number 105 and put today's date and you can start to write. Okay, last class I have completed exercise number 4.2 all the sums. We learnt about the indirect proportion. Okay, 4.1 is direct proportion, 4.2 is indirect proportion, that is inverse proportion. Okay, so now in that 4.2 I just last class leave off in before the objective type questions. So now I'm going to continue with this objective type questions. Okay children, now this is question number 10, 4.2 objective type question number 10. 12 cows can graze a field for 10 days. Okay, wow. So 20 cows can graze the same field for how many days? Okay children, see, listen here. 12 cows 10 days. Okay, 20 cows how many days? Okay, wow. 20 cows how many days? 12 cows 10 days. 12 10 20 cows how many days? Look at this children. If this one is increased, so automatically this one will get decreased. So it is the inverse proportion. It is the inverse proportion. Okay, are we clear? Inverse proportion means we want to do the straight multiplication. Do the straight multiplication of this. X into 20 equal to 12 into 10. So x equal to 12 into 10 divided by 20. 2s are 1s are 2 1s are 2 6 are. So I have only 6. So in this no, you can, by seeing this itself you can get the answer. Look at this children. 12 10. Okay, wow. So how many days they are asking? 12 20 cows means it will take nearly 6 days to complete. Okay, so answer is 6. Answer is 6. Okay children. So next sum is 4 typists are employed to complete a work in 12 days. Okay, 4 typists 12 days. Next, if 2 typists are added, 4 typists kuda 2 typists add pandranga. Appo 4 plus 2 I will get 6. Okay, wow. They will finish the same work in dash days. So we want to find the exit here. Okay, wow. So 6 को x को ना multiplication பண்ணனும். So 6 into x equal to 4 into 12. So x equal to 4 into 12 divided by 6. 6 1s are 6, 6 2s are 12. So 4 2s are, I will get answer 8. I will get answer 8. So that's it children. 4 typists 12 days la complete பண்ணாங்கனா, so here 2 more typists, that is 6 typists, they will complete the same work in 8 days. Okay, wow. They will complete the same work in 8 days. That's all children. This 4.2 is getting over now. So now I am going to start up with the exercise number 4.3, that is miscellaneous practice problems. Okay, wow. Exercise number 4.3 miscellaneous practice problem. We have only 7 sums. After finish this 7 sum, this chapter is getting over today. Okay, so if the cost of 7 kg onion is rupees 84, find the following, they are saying. So first question is weight of the onions bought for rupees 180. Weight of the onion bought for rupees 180. First, ஓகேவா, கேஜி 84 ருபீஸ்க்கு வந்து 7 கேஜி ஆனியன் வாங்கியிருக்காங்க. 84 ருபீஸ்க்கு எவ்வளோ கேஜி ஆனியன்? 7 கேஜி. ஸோ 84 ருபீஸ்க்கு 7 கேஜி ஆனியன் அப்படின்னா அப்போ 1 கேஜி ஆனியன் வந்து how much? 12 rupees. 12 1 kg onion. Okay, rupees 12 1 kg onion. So next is what they are find us to say. அப்போ 180 ருபீஸ்க்கு எவ்வளோ கேஜி we will buy. ஓகேவா, 180 ருபீஸ்க்கு எவ்வளோ கேஜி we will buy. So 180 rupees 180 divided by same 12. So 1 kg வந்து 12 rupees தானே, அப்போ 12. So 12 ones are 12. Okay, 12 15s are 180. So we will get 15 kg of onion for rupees 180. Okay, wow. Once again I will clear you children. First 1 kg onion ஓடது weight வந்து 12 rupees find out பண்ணிக்கோங்க. Next 180 rupeesக்கு எத்தனை kg onion கிடைக்கும்னு கேக்குறாங்க. அப்போ 180 divided by 12 பண்ணீங்களானா we will get 15 kg of onion. Okay, have you clear children? So next we move on to the next the cost of 3 kg onion. So 1 kg onion வந்து 1 kg onion is rupees 12. அப்புறம் cost of 3 kg onion. Therefore, the cost of 3 kg onion is how much they are asking? Cost of 3 kg onion is 12 into 3 equal to 3 2s are 6, 3 1s are 3. Okay, wow. 12 kg onion, 3 kg onion is rupees 36. How much? Rupees 36. Okay, that's all children. First one answer is 15 kg, second one answer is rupees 36. So first sum is getting over now. Okay, so next we move on to the second one. Second one, if C equal to KD, what is the relation between C and D? Okay, wow. C ko D ko enna relation they are asking. Okay, first you write the expression C equal to KD. What is the relation between C and D? C and D. Appo K equal to C divided by D. K equal to C divided by D. So it is a direct proportion. It is a direct proportion. Okay, relationship we written. So second one is they are asking when K, find K. Okay, wow. Second one என்ன சொல்றாங்க? Find the K. Okay, C equal to 30, D equal to 6. C value என்ன? 30, D value is 6. So 30 divided by 6, what I will get? I will get 5. So now the answer for K is 5. Okay, wow. So third one is find C when D equal to 10. Find C when D equal to 10. Okay, வா. So இப்போ C கண்டுபிடிக்க போறோம். அப்போ K equal to CD அப்படின்னா okay, we have the formula C equal to K into D. So you write that C equal to K into D. Okay, வா. C value நமக்கு தெரியாது. Find out பண்ண K value வந்து 5 into D value. What we will get? D value 10 they given. So C equal to 5 into 10 is 50. 5 into 10 is 50. Okay, have you clear children? Once again I will repeat this. Okay, first relationship வந்து direct proportion சொல்லிட்டேன். next இங்க இருக்க formula வச்சு K வந்து find out பண்றோம். 30 values அவங்களே கொடுத்துட்டாங்க 36. So 30 divided by 6 is 5. Okay, wow. So next third is when find C when D equal to 10. அப்போ C equal to KD அப்படின்னா K value D value we already got it. So 5 into 10 is 50. 5 into 10 is 50. Okay, have you clear children up to this? So next is every 3 months Tamilchelvan deposit rupees 5,000 as savings in his bank account. Okay, wow. Every 3 months okay, வா. next amount okay, வா. 3 monthsக்கு 5,000 rupees deposit பண்றாங்க. அப்போ 1,50,000 rupees எவ்வளோ months, how many years it will take they are asking. Okay, வா. So listen children, this is the direct proportion sum. So you can go with okay, it is see here 3 months 5,000. Okay, in how many months 1,50,000 will come. Automatically this will increase, means this number of years also will get increased logically. So it is a direct proportion. First you write it. Okay, direct proportion. Listen children, direct proportion means we want to do the cross multiplication. So x into 5,000 x into 5,000 equal to 3 into 1,50,000. 3 into 1,50,000. Okay ba. So x equal to 3 into 1,50,000 divided by 5,000. 30 cancel. So 5 ones are 5. 5 3s are 15 na 30 varum. Okay ba. Now 3 into 30 equal to 3 3s are 9. 90 months. How many? 90 months. So 90 months அப்படினா எத்தனை year வரும்? So 90 months அப்படினா here you divide 90 divided by 12. Why 12 divide பண்றனா we have 12 months in 1 year. Okay, so 12 divide பண்ணோம்னா how many times? How many times we will get? I'm asking ma. 12 7 months. So we will get the remainder also with this. So now children, 12 divided by 90. 90 divided by 12. 12 sevens are 84. Okay, we will get 6 as a remainder. So 90 months means 7 years. Okay, and 6 months. 7 years and 6 months. Okay, wow. Have you clear, children? Okay, so next is question number 4. Okay, look at this, children. Somewhat tricky. Children, this is very tricky question. A printer prints a book of 300 pages at the rate of 300 pages per minute. Okay, so 300 pages per 30 pages per minute, 300 pages at the rate of 30 pages per minute they are given. Okay, wow. So then how long will it take to print the same book if the speed of the printer is 25 pages per minute? Okay, speed of the printer is 25 pages per minute. Speed, okay wow. Speed they are given here. So 25 pages per minute. Listen children, they are given the 300 pages, 30 pages per minute. Okay wow. So 300 divided by 30 equal to 10 minute. Okay children, now look at this. So minute is 10. So in that 10 minute they can print 30 pages. Okay, in this 10 minutes they can print 30 pages. Now the speed of the printer is 25 pages per minute. Okay வா, இங்க பாருங்க 30 pages per minuteல இருந்து 25 pagesக்கு என்னவா இருக்கு? ஸ்பீட் வந்து டிக்ரீஸ் ஆயிருக்கு. ஸ்பீட் டிக்ரீஸ் ஆனா at the same time இங்க வந்து என்ன பண்ணலாம்? நம்பர் ஆஃப் பேஜஸ் இன்க்ரீஸ் ஆகும். இன்க்ரீஸ் ஆகுமா டிக்ரீஸ் ஆகுமா? நம்பர் ஆஃப் பேஜஸ் இன்க்ரீஸ் தான் ஆகும். ஓகேவா? ஸோ இங்கே பாருங்கள் 30 pages ஸ்பீடில் 10 minutesல 30 pages பிரிண்ட் ஆயிருக்கு. ஸ்பீட் ஆஃப் த பிரிண்டரை வந்து இன்னும் இன்க்ரீஸ் அதை டிக்ரீஸ் பண்ணுறாங்க. ஓகேவா? அப்போ ஸ்பீட் ஆஃப் த பிரிண்டரை டிக்ரீஸ் பண்ணால் இங்கே வந்து டைமிங்கும் என்ன ஆகும்? இன்க்ரீஸ் ஆகும். டைமிங் என்ன ஆகும்? இன்க்ரீஸ் ஆகும். ஓகே, shall we do this sum children? So it is a what proportion? Indirect proportion. So it is a indirect proportion. Look at this children. In this, no, indirect proportion means we want to do the straight multiplication. So x into 25 equal to 10 into 30. So x equal to 10 into 30 divided by 25. Okay, so now you can write 5, okay, 6 times. Okay, then 5 ones are 5 twos are. Now I have 2 into 6. So 2 into 6 is 12. Okay, wow. So 12, what is this 12? 12 is nothing but the minutes. 12 is nothing but the minutes. Okay, have you clear children? 12 minutes we can. Okay, wow. So இங்க பாருங்க, speed of the printer 30 pages வச்சா 10 minutesல 30 pages print ஆகும். So speed of the printer வந்து 25ல வைக்கிறாங்க. அப்போ ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்கா minutes என்ன ஆகுது? இன்க்ரீஸ் ஆகுது. So 12 minutes. Okay வா? So 12 minutes. That's all children. Very much simple sum. Okay, next we should move to the next sum. That is, if the cost of 6 cans of juice is 210, then what will be the cost of 4 cans of juice? Okay va? So cost cans. Okay va? Cost of 6 cans. 6 cans வந்து rupees 210. ஓகேவா then what will be the 4 cans ஓட cost? What will be the 4 cans ஓட cost? Very much simple children. இங்க பாருங்க cans வந்து என்ன ஆயிருக்கு, decrease ஆயிருக்கு. அப்போ ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்காக காஸ்ட்டும் என்னதான் ஆயிருக்கும், காஸ்ட் என்ன ஆயிருக்கும், cans decrease ஆயிருக்கு. அப்போ காஸ்ட்டும் என்னதான் ஆகும், decrease தான் ஆகும். ஓகேவா, ஸோ இதுவும் decrease, இதுவும் decrease. ஸோ it is a what it is, what it is, it is a direct proportion. கரெக்டா? can you get what I'm telling children? இங்கே பாருங்க 6 cans வந்து 210 rupees வாங்குறேன். அப்போ நான் 4 cans வாங்கினா automatically my cost will be decrease only. So it is a direct proportion. Direct proportion means we want to do the cross multiplication. So x into 6 equal to, x into 6 equal to 4 into 210. Okay, have you clear children? Now x equal to 4 into 210 divided by 6. Do the cross division. 4 into 210 divided by 6. 4 2s are, sorry, 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6, 3 1s are 3, 3 7s are 21. So 7 times 70 times 210 varum. Okay, now I have only 2 into 70. So 2 into 70 is rupees. We are finding the cost only, no? So I just mentioned the rupees here. 7 2s are 14, so 140. Okay, wow. Can you get children now? இங்கே பாருங்க 6 cans 210 rupees அப்படின்னா 4 cans வந்து 140 rupees. 4 cans எவ்வளோ, 140 rupees. ஓகேவா, ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்கலாக cans decrease ஆனால் காஸ்ட்டும் என்ன தான் ஆகுது, decrease தான் ஆகும். It is a direct proportion sum. Okay, have you clear children? So next is, see here, very much interesting. X varies inversely as twice of y. Okay, given that when y equal to 6, the value of x is 4. Okay, twice of y. X varies inversely as twice of y. They are given. Okay, then find the value of x when y equal to 8. Find the value of x y equal to 8. இப்போ நம்ம chart போட போகிறோம் x y. Okay, so x value is 4, x value is 4. Okay, when y value is 6, y value is 8 means what is the x value they are asking. Okay, so next children, they had given very clearly here inverse. Okay, x varies inversely as twice of y. So inversely they are given, so it is a indirect proportion, indirect or inverse proportion. Okay, so now, so indirect proportion means we want to do the what multiplication, straight multiplication. So straight multiplication do means x into 8 equal to 4 into 6. So x equal to 4 into 6 divided by 8. So 4 into 6 divided by 8. 4 1s are 4 2s are, 2 1s are 2 3s are 6. So x equal to 3. Okay, have you clear children? That's all. Look at this children, they are given very clearly. X varies inversely as twice of y. Inverse la, okay va, y oda twice, x oda twice da vandu y. So inverse la x oda twice, x vandu 3, 3 oda twice da 6. Okay va, so in the statement paathamone we can find the answer even though they are given the value, no? So that we have to solve the sum. So x equal to 3, x oda 4 na y vandu 6, x 3 na y vandu 8. Okay, have you clear children up to this? So very much simple sums you can solve. Okay, so y is 6, this is 6. Okay, next children, this is x. Okay, so next I'm going to teach you the last and final sum of this chapter, that is 7th sum. A truck requires 108 liters of diesel for covering a distance of 594 kilometer. Okay, so liters, distance. Okay, ஸோ லிட்டர்ஸ் வந்து 108, distance வந்து 594. okay, how much diesel will be required to cover a distance per 1650. okay va, how much diesel, that is we have to find in liters, so we have to give the x to the liters. okay va children, now we have to finalize whether it is a direct or indirect proportion. okay va, can we find it whether it is a direct or indirect proportion? So look at this children, 108 liters 504 என்னது இது 594 distance. ஓகே, அப்போது இங்கே distance வந்து இன்க்ரீஸ் ஆகிருக்கு, distance என்னவாயிருக்கு, இன்க்ரீஸ் ஆகிருக்கு. அப்போ distance இன்க்ரீஸ் ஆனால் ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்காக டீசலும் என்ன தான் ஆகும், இன்க்ரீஸ் தான் ஆகும். கரெக்டாக? ஸோ distance கம்மி, டீசல் லிட்டர்ஸ் கம்மி. இங்கே பாருங்கள், டிஸ்டன்ஸ் அதிகம், அப்போது டீசல் லிட்டர்ஸும் என்னவாக தான் இருக்கும், அதிகமாக தான் இருக்கும். ஸோ இட் இஸ் எ டிரெக்ட் ப்ரொபோர்ஷன். okay, have you clear children? Now we have to solve. okay, what direct proportion means we have to do the cross multiplication. So x into 594 equal to 108 into 1650. okay, so x equal to 108 into 1650. this 594 comes in the division. okay, have you clear children up to this? In this, no, I'm going to do the cross division. look at this carefully, very long process, so big numbers no adala. so first I'm going to solve it in the two tables. 2 8s are, 2 2s are 4, and then 2 5s are 10. 2 tables, 2 2s are 4, 2 4s are 8, 2 7s are 14. okay va, 2 9s are 18, அதுக்கப்புறம் 2 7s are 14. okay, have you clear children? now I'm going to do it in the 3 table. 3 2s are 6, 3 7s are 21, அப்போ இங்கே balance 15 இருக்கும், 3 5s are 15. like that the same in the 3 table. 3 9s are 27, again 2 is the balance 27, 3 9s are 27. okay, now I'm going to do this 2 in the 11 table. okay, 11 table or 9 table we will do. okay va, 9 table do means 9 11s are 99, 9 12s are 108. okay, so here 11, here 12, here 275. now 11 table, 11 ones are 11, 25s are 275, 11 25s are 275. now I have remaining only 12 into 25, denominator comes 1. okay va, so now you just do means we can get 300. 25 into 12 is 300 liters of diesel. 300 liters of diesel. okay, that's all children. here you see, as I said before, distance அதிகமாச்சு, liters 300 108 liters லேருந்து 300 liters ஆயிடுச்சு petrol, sorry diesel. okay va, so children, up to this this chapter is getting over. I have completed the exercise number 4.3 now. okay va, all the miscellaneous problem, challenges problem we don't want to do in the notes, so I take the skip off. so in the next class I'm going to start with the new chapter. okay, have you clear children? in this chapter we had learned about the what is direct proportion, what is indirect proportion. okay va, direct proportion na ரெண்டுமே increase ஆகும், ரெண்டுமே இல்லனா decrease ஆகும். okay va, so indirect proportion na ஒன்னு increase ஆயிருக்கும், இன்னொன்னு decrease ஆயிருக்கும். okay, அதுக்கான examples வந்து எல்லா சம்ஸ்மே நான் உங்களுக்கு சால்வ் பண்ணி காமிச்சிருக்கேன். I hope everybody will clear. okay, till now. okay, I will meet you in the next class. complete your subject note properly up to this chapter. Today's home assignment is write the pages 105, 106 and 107. Complete the exercise number 4.3 in your maths subject note. okay, maintain the note neatly. okay, I will meet you in the next class. take care and bye.